Peace, family. I'm coming in front of you and asking you one question. Where is your mind at? Where is your mind at? I'm going to say it again. Where is your mind at? I'm, on social media, and I am just looking at the foolishness in many cases. And I just wonder in my mind, do you really know who you are? And I'm really talking to brothers and sisters that look exactly like me. Okay? But I'm not just talking, I'm talking to really everyone in this case, but specifically to those that look exactly like me, because there's something I got to tell you. Do you realize that you and I are descendants of the ancient Atlanteans, the descendants of the people of Turtle Island, the true indigenous? Do you realize that our ancestors were of the people that created all the serpent mounds on this continent, which is Atlantis, not America? Do you realize that? Do you realize that this was the continent from Alaska to Chile? Why do you act like this type of blood is not in your veins? Why are you not acting like the true king or true queen that you're supposed to be? We've been letting this conditioning go on for so far that it has made us forgotten who we really are. It's been people that have gave their lives to find out information about our past that we lost before we were put in chains. And I gotta say all this because it doesn't make any sense. And I don't understand the amount of ignorance we have when a brother like myself or any other brother go in front of the people and be like, we have a lineage that goes all the way from the stars. And I said it, we have brothers and sisters on Mars. We have brothers and sisters on Sirius star constellation. We have brothers and sisters on the Ophiuchi star constellation. We have sisters on Andromeda. And all these people that look just like us are our ancestors, that father and mother our ancestors, that have lived long lives. It's the truth. And imagine if you are a celestial being and you're looking down upon brothers and sisters down here that look exactly like you, that see your potential, and you'd be like, I don't know if they're ready yet. I don't know if they're ready to claim back their true lineage, their true kingship, their true queenship. We don't need to be doing all these riots or these protests. All we have to do is connect back to nature. And all the brothers up in New York that's fighting each other over the truth, you need to stop. Because what you're doing is that you're creating a separation between our people. And I gotta say all this because we gotta humble ourselves and realize that the only way for the ancestors to come back and help and assist us is for us to realize who we really are and connect back to nature and start creating a civilization. That's the cure. And the reason why I do what I do with my videos is because my videos coming from a place to where in honor of the ancestors. We had to connect back to the ancestors through nature. And it's time to wake up. Every single day we're on social media sharing things, but many of us we're not actually going into radical action to do something about it. We waiting for other people to do it for us. Our ancestors didn't do that. They didn't do that at all. So I got to tell you, is that are you ready to be a king again? Are you ready to be a queen again? Because that's the question you got to ask yourself. Realize that in your DNA is something so divine. Something so divine. The answers should be on your mind every single day. And what should be on your mind as well is evolving to your kingship and your queenship. It's time. And I feel like I'm alone all the time when I'm thinking about the ancestors this way. We gotta think beyond this. We gotta move forward and realize that everything that our ancestors did was not in vain. Everything they went through. They knew that they were kings and queens. They knew that they were descendants of mighty people. And the thing about it is that we want to talk about going back to Africa, but wait, hold on now. Before there was slavery, our ancestors traveled across the globe to many continents and stayed there. Meaning that in your blood and my blood is a mixture of African, Atlantean, Lemurian, Washatamurian, Martian, Syrian, Andromedan. The list goes on this continent. So let's stop creating this separation, connect to the truth, and realize now's the time to wake up and start creating a civilization that is based on nature. That's the key. I love you, my dear family, and I hope that we can find a way for us all to come together based on this common truth. This is what the celestial family desires for all of us to do, because we acting like that we don't have this. And yes, same with other group of people that may not look like us. You have the same lineage too. And that we all have to connect back to nature. It's just that we gotta let go of our ego and realize that the original people, the indigenous people, were people that look like me. And that their land was taken from them. And the reason why and you notice that a lot of people copy us. That we set the trends. That's because through the DNA, it's known that, yes, by the dark matter or the universe, is that those that are of that dark matter that represent something will be the leaders and be able to build up a civilization with that connection. And that the only way, part of the way we can get there is that we have to honor the feminine principle and realize that she was the first. Let's wake up and realize we don't need anything else, all these other material things, and realize that we have to create our tribes again. That's the way. I love you, my family, all my family, no matter what background you have. We all are one, and we all come from the stars. Period. Peace and love, infinitely. May the Creator bless.